Right, hi guys. So very exciting news. I am organising a competition. It's been something I've wanted to do for a long time, and about like 6 months ago or so, I was looking for venues and that kind of thing near me, and I found one that only did Saturdays. And initially, I wrote that off because, obviously a 2 day comp would be a lot nicer. But after like talking with some of the delegates and stuff, a 1 day competition was definitely still on the cards. So I went back to them, and we were initially going to try and get it done for like April kind of time, because we had a couple of free weekends, and AJ, the lead delegate, was free then and wouldn't be free for a while after that. But we had to go back and forth with the venue quite a few times to sort some stuff out. So we didn't get it done in time, obviously, but we are having it in October. It's going to be October the 3rd. And yeah, it got announced today, so I can share this. This is very, very cool. Obviously, if you're in the UK, I don't know how many people are from the UK watching this or whatever, but if you're in the UK, please consider coming, especially if you live down south or near London. It's very easy to get to from London. It's a very nice part of the world, nice town. It's right down in the town centre. And obviously, being 1 day, there's only so many events that we could have. And obviously, it being like the first comp in a region, it's the first comp in my county of Dorset, which is cool. But yeah, it being the first comp in that region, we didn't want to go too sort of out there with the events list. So we've got 3x3, 4x4, 5x5, and 6x6, and 2 rounds of each. I would have liked to have had like 3, 5, 6, and 7, but there just would not have been time in the schedule for like 2 rounds of 6x6 and 2 rounds of 7x7. And I'm not a massive fan of having 1 round of big cubes at a comp because it feels a little bit pointless. Because you mess up one solve, that's it. Like your whole average is gone. So I didn't want to have like 1 round of 6x6 and 7x7, and I thought 2 rounds of one would be better than 1 round of both. And also what that means is, from an organisational standpoint, if you have 2 rounds of one event, the next round, the subsequent round, you can have fewer people in, and so it takes up less time in the schedule. So that's what we've done. So yeah, I worked out a nice schedule to get a decent number of rounds in for each of the events. And yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it all goes well. I would love it to be a successful venue, obviously, because then we can do lots more different comps, and it being a 1 day comp does lend itself quite well to like themed sort of events lists. So obviously this one's just big cubes, or well, N by Ns, I suppose. I'd like to do like odd events, even events, obviously because we haven't had 7x7 and that. I do want to try and get some rounds in of events that don't have that many rounds around where I live. So like OH is one of them. I don't particularly like OH, but it needs rounds, so I'm happy to have it. Same thing with like Scube and Pira. They get like not quite as many rounds locally as probably they should, given the like demand and things like that. I would like to do obviously a blind off, because there are almost no blind offs in the UK at the minute, and that would be really cool to have. But 70 people, it's a bit big for that. So like further down the line, I'll have to ask if they have like a smaller room in the venue or something that's a bit cheaper that we can hire out. And obviously 1 day, there's only so much you can do in 1 day. Like we couldn't have realistically more than 1 multi-attempt, which is sad, but like probably realistically one's enough for 1 day. But yeah, it would be nice to like incorporate some, like get side events comp going, get if there's enough interest, get a big cubes only comp going, and then we can have like a couple more rounds, and that we can have 7x7 as well. Or even just like incorporate big blind, like a round of 4 blind or a round of 5 blind into an otherwise normal comp, because then we can get a lot of people interested with more popular events, but then also still have like a round of big blind as well, and kind of balance it out so that like I said, we try and get as many rounds of events in as we can, but also events that people want, and events that we haven't held as much in the area. So yeah, it's really, really exciting. I thought I'd just plug it quickly, and yeah, that's about it. See you tomorrow.